I'm live. How you doing, beautiful spirits? This is Myron Magnus, and another segment of Pure Pugilism, aka Boxing Logic. My Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, Part 2, the rematch, pre-fight breakdown, and prediction. Let me say, this is perhaps the hardest prediction I've had to make. I've had to make in a while. Why? Um, oh, very, very bold. Um, Bold face variables in here that will remain the same from the last fight. Meaning, I don't think much will change from the last fight as far as how they attack each other in the ring. Canelo may do a little bit more toe to toe with Triple G, but I don't think a whole lot more. I think he would do more, but not a whole lot more of toe to toe. One thing we must know about each boxer, or comparing each boxer, is that Canelo is the more fluid boxer out of the two, the better overall boxer, the boxer with the most skills, most variety of ability and attack. Triple G is the more pressure fighter, though. This fight going to break down to two things, man, and that's will. One thing that wasn't. Let's start it off like this. In order for Canelo to win this fight, he will have to do a little bit more toe to toe than the last fight, for sure. He cannot gas out as it appeared he did in the first fight somewhere around round 7. Okay? Canelo started to gas out around round 7 of the last fight, whoever saw it. And Canelo, like I said, you have to do more toe to toe, of course, which means put himself in the fire of Triple G. And Canelo is going to have to swing for the bleachers. He's going to have to swing for the bleachers. Because from what I noticed in the last fight, Triple G was no longer scared of Canelo Alvarez's punching power when it came to around the 7th round. I guess in a round where maybe anticipated he would gas out. But at that no point in that fight, besides that one tremendous right hand Triple G gave Canelo when Canelo back was upside the ring. I never believe in the first fight Triple G displayed his all-out power. He gave Canelo Alvarez too much respect in the first fight. And Canelo Alvarez gave Triple G too much respect in the first fight. Now, what we saw in the first fight, what we saw was Canelo Alvarez slipping, bobbing, weaving, and making Gennady Golovkin miss often and miss bad. He did that tremendously. Because one thing, Canelo can attack you in various angles. He has various punches, more diverse display of a more diverse punching attack as far as the angles he can hit you with. He just can throw better combinations than Gennady Golovkin from different stance, from different angles, different positions. He's more of a complete, well-rounded fighter, boxer. put that aside. Gennady Golovkin, he does the same. You can guarantee it. If you watch the first fight, he did it. Left, jab, left hook. Big time. Left, jab, left hook. Or he go in the left, jab, left hook, try to throw a right hook. And Canelo was all the way dodged, already a foot, 2 feet away as he was trying to come back with a right hook after the left hook. Gennady missed badly. But I also believe Gennady did not put the pressure on until later in the fight around the 7th round again. Really step it up around the 6th, 7th round. In order for Gennady to get this knockout against Canelo or beat Canelo, he got to be on that motherfucking gas from round 1. No doubt. He has to be on the gas from round 1 on Canelo. One thing I believe Gennady realized in the first fight, that he absorbed some good punches from Canelo. And Canelo was swinging for the bleachers. It was some punches that Canelo put everything in, and he missed. Gennady got hit quite a bit by Canelo, but not hard enough. And I personally believe Canelo can't hurt Gennady Golovkin. I think he can hurt him. I take that back. Let me misspeak. I think he can hurt him. I don't think he can knock Gennady out. I don't think he can knock Gennady out. Canelo left some straight flush good punches in that first round, and Gennady started walking through them shits, eating them shits like lunch, Slim. Gennady was eating those punches like lunch and kept on coming. You know what I'm saying? The nerves and the nervousness and all the jitters, he done worked out probably about the 4th, 5th round. And then as far as the 6th, 7th round, he was in Canelo's ass. But he could not hit. Who do I go for, David Rayo? This is what I'm saying. This is the hardest fight for me to predict. You know why? Canelo, of course, is the most complete fighter, most adept fighter, and he showed it in part 1. But I don't think Canelo can hurt Golovkin bad enough to keep Golovkin off his ass. And if Golovkin never, ever, in my point, Golovkin respected Canelo's power enough, Canelo hit him hard enough, early enough, that it made Golovkin change his way of attack. He didn't come in that motherfucker when Canelo gave him plenty of chances too. He did not. When Canelo stood in the corner a couple of times and waited and baited Golovkin to come in, and Golovkin did not go in there because Canelo can't hurt him. Canelo hits hard enough to hurt Triple G. But I think in the first 5, 6 rounds. But I think when it came later on, Golovkin was like, fuck this shit. I'm walking through him. And that's where he stepped up the pressure tremendously around 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So, and Triple G I just said that earlier. Triple G will start walking through them motherfucking punches, and he didn't respect Canelo's power later on in the fight like he did in the first half of the fight. Triple G did not give a fuck no more and started walking through him. And Canelo was tiring out, gassing out, and was scared. Because it dawned on Canelo, at probably the same time it dawned on Triple G, he can't hurt me. He can't knock me out. These punches going to sting a little bit. You know what I mean? These punches are going to sting. He's giving me a little bit. I think the body punches Canelo was giving him hurt more than the head punches. That's my personal opinion. But I think Gennady the strongest punch Gennady gave was about 70%. Because Canelo got in his head early and was hitting him with some heavy shit early. Gennady was like a little hesitant in our first half of the fight. Second half, he said, fuck it. Now, fast forward to now, At the weigh-in, Gennady Golovkin looked fucking awesome. He looked better this fight than he did the last fight. He just did. And I watched, mind you, I watched Canelo Golovkin this morning 2 times. And I watched the pre-fight weigh-in. Go watch the weigh-in of Gennady Triple G Canelo 1. And look at Triple G then, and then look at Triple G now. Triple G look better shape now. I think that motherfucker gonna put the I think that motherfucker gonna put the gas on Canelo. This is very hard, Joe. Really. If you're going with politics and you're going with Canelo being the young, still the cash cow and the money favorite, common sense would say go for Canelo. It would just, it's hard not to. It's hard to see Gennady getting a decision against Canelo unless it's blood and guts all over Canelo. If you look at the last fight, you know what? When I watched the fight again this morning, David Rayo, peace to you, brother. Peace to you, David Rayo. When I watched the fight this morning, the first time I watched the fight back then, I did think Gennady overwhelmingly beat him. Watching it again twice this morning and looking at it objectively, I was like, okay, I could really see it being a draw. I wasn't as mad with the decision of being a draw this time after watching this morning as I did when I first saw it. Because maybe I was blinded by the pressure Golovkin was putting in there. And Canelo was running. You could say he was boxing, but no one liked to see Canelo fight like Mayweather. Canelo was fighting like Mayweather. But that works for Mayweather, not for Canelo. Because Canelo has already said many times before he wants to get in there and fight. He wants to bang. He said that after he fought Lara. Because Erislandy Lara beat Canelo. Canelo, after that fight, said, I want a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody who's going to run. And then when he got in with Gennady, he did what the fuck Erislandy Lara did. Run. So that's why I'm saying, Canelo, you're a hypocrite. Canelo's a hypocrite. He ran. He was out there. But the thing is, Erislandy tagged Canelo more than Gennady tagged, should I say Canelo tagged Gennady? You know what I'm saying? Or got hit. Or let's say Canelo hit Erislandy Lara less than Gennady hit Canelo. So, this is the hardest prediction to make because, man, it's because of the politics in the sport of boxing. I'm a person who believes that, yes, fights are fixed. Not all of them, but a lot of fights are fixed through the judges. I believe that. I think we're a fool not to. I think you're naive not to believe some of these fights are fixed. Or they pick a fighter at the particular time psychologically when they're down, which means their confidence is down, often off of a loss. They choose to fight a fighter then because they know their confidence isn't where it was when it was on a win streak. And it'll be easier to beat them off of a loss because they still have the stigmatization from the last fight, the loss. So I hate when fighters pick that. But that's part of the game. And sometimes, like they're fixed. Like Adelaide Bird. You know what I mean? Those referees they could have gave, that fight didn't have to be a draw. You could have gave that fight to Golovkin. Whether it was jabs or not. Power punches, they was almost equal. Gennady got more jabs in. Power punches laid in the first Canelo Triple G fight, power punches was almost equal. Gennady landed way more jabs. So Gennady could have got that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I was less upset with the draw after I watched the fight again this morning. I already made a video 30 minutes is already on about that. My look, it's like I said in the video, the title of the video is all about money, not the glory. I was extremely disappointed with Manny with Mayweather Pacquiao won. I will not be getting the pay-per-view. I was extremely these guys, like I said in the video before, these guys are not young hungry lions. These two guys, Manny, Floyd, are gun-shy elder statesmen. This would not be an exciting fight. I don't believe. Unless they both, hopefully somewhere in their mind say, I'm going in to try to knock this guy out. That's the only way this is going to be a good fight. So I'm going to go around maybe to a buddy's house, bring a bottle or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Any of my partners saying they having a fight, they get it. Okay, I might go over to their fight, to their house, bring a bottle so I won't come empty-handed, and some friends, and we just watch the shit. But I'm not buying it myself. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm a loner when I like buying. I'm a loner when I like watching fights. Honestly, I love watching fights in the crowd, but it's fights that I really, really want to analyze. To see the fight, I gotta be watching it myself, with the commentary off. Well, used to be back in the days I cut the commentary off. Right now, commentary doesn't affect me. But I probably won't be getting a fight. But back to Gennady and Canelo. What if this motherfucker came out to be a draw again? Slim, what if this fight came out to be a fucking draw again? Wouldn't that be fucking ridiculous? I think this fight. Okay, look. I'm hoping both of these guys come in. I know, right? Canelo Triple G3. Hey, don't get it. Hey, Slim. If this fight happened to be a very, very good fight, I mean action-packed, and we see blood. If you look at the fight, the last fight, Golovkin, because I just watched it this morning, Golovkin was maybe swollen by both his cheekbones, but Golovkin has very high cheekbones. So it's easy for him to get swollen right there, like myself. He has high cheekbones. Canelo got kind of high cheekbones, but Canelo had a little bit of swelling here, maybe a tad bit there. You couldn't tell much. You know, when two fighters are in a fight and it's not much swelling around both of their eyes, or not much swelling on their face, period, you know it wasn't a hard-fought fight. It wasn't a hard-fought fight. They trying to win like Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And I think Canelo Alvarez is somewhat of a pretty boy, and Canelo don't want to get hit. Canelo does not want to get hit. He is the current Mayweather. He does not want to show the evidence, because the face is much evidence. A lot of us judge off the face. You know what I'm saying? And one of Mayweather's little small things he do is clean Canelo won't withstand Triple G power. I don't think if Triple G comes in this match, like I said before, bro, my man, if Triple G comes into this match throwing his full fucking power without being too weary of Canelo's power, yeah, I think Triple G can beat his ass down. But he only landed one or two of those punches that was like, whoa. And it was that one punch, like I said before, when Canelo's up against the ring and Triple G landed the best punch of the match. And it was that overhand right that came in. And I knew it was a strong ass punch, because if you see that shit in slow motion, it completely took Canelo's head to the left and contorted his whole body and threw him against the ropes. I was like, Triple G hit hard as shit. And Canelo had to be on some shit, because he shook that shit off, even though it was partially on the neck. It wasn't full flush on the chin, cheek and chin. So, but he tore his whole body, head to the side and body. I was like, damn. If Canelo takes more of those, he gonna get knocked the fuck out. And Canelo made sure he didn't. Yeah, exactly. And 76, Triple G looks awesome. Did he not? Triple G body looked ridiculous. Yeah, he looked slimmer. Yeah, he looked slimmer. But I don't know if it was because of the maybe a clenbuterol or whatever. It also could be because he gassed out. Triple G is, I mean, Canelo's G looked good. He looked better than he did the last fight, champ. He looked better than he did the way in the last fight. But also, Canelo have always had a reputation of gassing out late in rounds. In the second half of the fight, Canelo is not, punches don't have the same sting and he gas out. He always has. So maybe he came in much slimmer, you know what I mean, and took some of that muscle mass down so he can be at more optimum shape throughout the whole fight, as far as his endurance and stamina. But Triple G looked good. He looked real good. And they say he came in lighter than he has in the past. So I think he's planning on kicking up the punch stats in this joint. And I don't think it's going to be all jabs. I think Triple G understand he gave Canelo too much respect in the first fight as far as his power. The pinch cushion. Hey, man. Well, shit, you know what? It's not alleged with him because he failed 2 times. You fail 2 times, you guilty. You know what I mean? Hey, we all know that. And that was something. So, Gennady, I think Gennady, it's just so hard to call this fight. And look, politics tells me to go with Triple G. I'm sorry, politics tells me to say Canelo's going to win this fight. But not just because Canelo is politics, because Canelo is the overall more better fighter. I mean, better boxer. More talented, more gifted boxer. But if Triple G comes in this motherfucker swinging for the bleachers like he used to, and I think he planned on doing that, then who knows? I'm probably going the wrong way, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Triple G. I'm gonna say Triple G split decision. I'm gonna say Triple G split decision. Real talk. Don't get it twisted though. Canelo most likely will win this fight. I don't know how. You think Triple G KO 8 or 9? Canelo got a hell of a chin, bro. Canelo got a hell of a chin. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. I've never seen Canelo. I've seen Canelo got rocked in the first fight. He got rocked good. He got caught with a right fucking hand. I think that was round 6. When Triple G hit with a right hand and he caught Canelo, but Canelo played that shit off really good. You know what I mean? He stunned the fuck out of Canelo. As soon as the bell came in, I think it was round 6 or round 7. And as soon as they came in, Triple G corner with a boom, boom! Canelo ran to a right, and that motherfucker like backed up a little bit, and he started backing off to, as you watching the fight, he started backing up to that corner, and Triple G laid another right hand. He laid about a good 8, 9 flush punches, or shadow punches. Cotto's brother rocked him. Rocked who? Triple G? 76. Cotto's brother rocked who? Triple G? Were they spar or something? Oh yeah. But you know what? Oh man, I ain't even like that fight. Look, man, that's another segment where we talking about the father son. I don't believe we ain't seen the best of Cotto. And Cotto is one of my favorite fighters. We ain't seen the best of Cotto since the Margarito bullshit. Main event probably gonna come up probably about 10 o'clock like it usually. Well, Margarito, because I believe Margarito had loaded gloves against Cotto. And Cotto, everybody who watched that first Cotto fight, Cotto was beating the shit out of Margarito. I believe it wasn't caught, Margarito didn't get caught loading his gloves until Shane Mosley. But I believe he had loaded gloves against Cotto. And it's too bad they can't take that back. But Margarito, in my heart, I now bet 99% in my heart, my opinion, was loaded against Cotto. And the downfall of Cotto is Cotto rushed too quick into the fight with Manny Pacquiao against his father wishes, who Cotto, oh, keep in mind, Cotto was being trained by his father. When Cotto left his father, when all the great best fighters leave or been brought up through their father and they choose to leave their father, you know what I'm saying? A person who knows them best, the person who know how to push their buttons, they go down for the most part. Only reason that's the same for Roy Jones, Jose Cotto. I didn't even know it was a fucking Jose. God damn. I need to watch that fight. Slim. Damn. I didn't even know, where have I been? I didn't even know Cotto had a brother boxer. See, I just got back into the mix the last year. I just got back, started paying attention to boxing, but damn. I'm gonna go watch that fight. Thank you for that hookup. But when the fighters leave their fathers, they usually go down. Because nobody's gonna make sure you're ready for a fight like the man who brought you up, the man who, you know what I mean, skeeted your ass out. He knows you because you're him. You feel me? So it happened to Roy Jones. It happened to Cotto. Yeah, you silly. He said turn it to. That's exactly what happened. And so but it's shown. That's why I believe you're never going to see Sean Porter ever go into a fight and not perform. We're seeing Sean Porter get better as he goes. And that's how it's supposed to be. Because his father knows how to motivate him. Your father's not going to send his son out to look like no fool. Think about it. Think if it was your son. Put yourself in that shoes. You know what I mean? Maybe I put the live chat. I didn't have a live chat. My fault. Miss M8 Mark 76. What's up, champ? Jose LSQ. What's up? Jeremy Gruzen. What's up, beautiful partners? But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, but Roy Jones, when he left his father, went down. That's just what happened. And that's why Roy Jones was doing particular things like playing a basketball match in the same day, a semi-pro basketball match in the same day before he go into a fight. And he said in the ring, if I didn't do all this stuff, I've been bored of you seeing a bad Roy Jones. It happened to Cotto. Cotto never took that fucking Pacquiao fight. Now when he only had, one or two fights between that with Freddie Roach, who don't know how to push him like his father. His father said, no, you're not psychologically back to fight Pacquiao. When Manny Pacquiao beat Cotto, that's what made me like, what the fuck are we watching? You know what I mean? That's what made me think, like, I seriously thought, like, when Manny Pacquiao, the way Manny Pacquiao beat the fuck out of Cotto, I was thinking, like, this nigga's going to crush Mayweather. I'm like, Manny Pacquiao is going to destroy this motherfucker. I don't know, but Mayweather knew it was up because when he talking about doing the 24-hour juicing, the 24-hour Olympic test before the fucking main event, for, I guess, leading up to the main event, and they backed out of that, I was like, damn. Was you juicing, Manny? He didn't get caught. But in the back of my mind, yeah, I think Manny was juicing. You've never seen somebody come up from a freaking, if I'm not mistaken, a flyweight. Manny Pacquiao began his career, if I'm not mistaken, bantam or flyweight. Somebody knows. At 16 years old. Now, yes, he was going into his man's strength. But to carry the power from 116, no, he wasn't. He wasn't. Cotto was never the same, Slim. You know what I mean? But he still had a major following. You feel me? Because that was his first loss. That was Cotto's first loss. Cotto was undefeated. We didn't know what Cotto would be if it wasn't for Margarito loading those fucking gloves. But that's not been proven. But in my mind, 100%, I believe Margarito. He got loaded against. He got caught against Shane. I believe they was doing that shit the whole time. So I don't think. I just thought it was absolutely incredible that Manny can carry the type of power from 116 and go up 30 pounds to 147 and just dominate Cotto the way he did. I thought Manny. I seriously, when I saw that, I said, "Oh my God!" I'm looking at this fight, and me, pardon, mind you, I box Golden Gloves. I'm looking. Look, dude. Look, Slim. He was doing things the way he carried the power up. I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan. I like Manny more than I like Manny grabbed my imagination. I love Manny. I love Manny. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Philippines twice. I love the Filipino. Look, I love the dude. But Slim, what he was doing for somebody who's been in boxing and been around gyms, I've never seen nobody carry the power up the way he carried it up. It was extremely supernatural. Okay? It was, bro. I'm a Manny fan. I'm still a Manny fan. I'm a big time Manny fan. But it's fact. Henry Armstrong? Yeah. They probably wouldn't have tested for nothing back then. You know what I'm saying? And they could make some shit, it's possible. But motherfucker Manny though. But he was, he was taking the punches. Mind you, he was taking those punches like it was nothing. You talking about Manny Pacquiao that was getting dropped by the two Mexican brothers he kept fighting, Marquez and the other one. They was dropping him. You know what I'm saying? And when Cotto laid him out with those two strong ass punches, and Cotto couldn't drop him, come on, dude. Those two, Marquez and the other one, they fought, 1-3 and 1-4. Yeah, Filipino all day. I'm a black Asian, so I'm not hating on fucking Manny. You feel me? So I love Manny. I love Mayweather. I was a bigger fan of Manny than I was Mayweather. I come on to Mayweather a little late and really, really respecting him, his skills. I like Pretty Boy Floyd more than I like Money Mayweather. You feel me? I love Pretty Boy Floyd more than I like Money Mayweather. So that's just me. But you married to a Filipino? yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I love them. Then when you go there, the thing is, I never separate them. They all are people to me. But because when you go there and you go to the Asias, all different parts of Asia that I've been through, and you see in a country and all that, you run into Asians that are black. You know what I mean? The full phenotype. I'm not talking about black, I'm talking about mixed. Back from the days, back from the eras of us that came up there and colonized and settled. But no, you see something that was black Asians. Tons of them in the countryside. They don't show you old pictures of Vietnamese. You know what I'm saying? Go in the hills of Japan. Go out in the countryside, country of China. You'll see black Asians. You know? Yeah, Money May kind of boring. Money Mayweather was boring. Pretty Boy Floyd was fucking awesome. So that's where it is. And Manny Pacquiao, when that run up to fighting Mayweather, he was Pretty Boy Floyd. And he grabbed my fucking imagination. So I love the motherfucker. And I was picking him against Floyd if they was going to fight in that same period where he was on the incline. But when Floyd called him out, Joe, and that motherfucker ran the way he did, and he wasn't calling out Mayweather no more, what Mayweather said, all Mayweather said was, let's get Olympic testing leading all the way up to the fight. Okay? So, and then Bob Arum came and jumped in, was talking about, I'm not going to let you pick on this fighter and such and such. But before that, Manny Pacquiao was calling Mayweather out like shit. When Mayweather said, let's do that, he backed the fuck off and shut up and went back home. So, to me, that was overs and withdrawals. And he was going on Sports Center. Undisputed, all the joints saying he's scared of me. Where's Mayweather? Why he ain't gonna fight me? Mayweather was like, nah. Mayweather said, let's do it. We just gonna do Olympic style testing. All of a sudden, Manny Pacquiao backed away from the fight. That was guilty to me. That was guilty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Action speaks louder than words. He had all the words. Mayweather said, okay, let's have the fight. But these acts need to go about the fight, which is this particular Olympic style testing, and he backed off. So that was overt withdrawals and an admission of guilt. He no longer was seeking for the fight until he was totally cleaned up. Motherfucker ran for congressman and did all this other shit. So I guess that shit was fully out their system. And then he come back wanting to fight years later. You know what I'm saying? And we bought it. And we got robbed of a great fight. So that's where it is. But like I said, I'll pick a Triple G split decision. But my heart is saying Triple G split decision. My mind, not my heart, my spirit saying, well, their mind is the filter to your spirit. So, fuck. Okay. The idealist in me is saying Triple G. The idealist in me is saying Triple G. The realist in me is saying, look, man, I'm thinking G going to get him. I think Triple G, if he's not gun shy and start pushing, don't show the same respect in the first fight and just keep pressing, he's going to get him. But Canelo is going to be outpointing the fuck out of Triple G. Canelo is the swifter, more agile, better all-around boxer from angles and everything. Canelo with C's on the button. Damn, for real? Olympic, I got kicked out for. I think it started, like I said, it's probably going to start, man. It's in Vegas. So you know you got a 3-hour difference. So that's going to be, here it's going to be somewhere around 11 o'clock. But what was I saying? Damn, what was the last words I was saying? The idealist in me, the idealist believe Triple G is going to get him. That Sewers Pack B weather could not. Why my live chat doesn't stay up? I think it started. It's going to be around 11 o'clock probably when they kicked off, because they got like, I believe they got like 3 or 4 undercards. Don't sit on the Slim. This is the hardest fight, because it's hard. You know why? Because it's hard to pick out if it's Hollywood or the real motherfuckers going to get at each other. Honestly, I think it's real on Gennadi's side. I think Gennadi's Canelo can outpoint the dude. I think Gennady, like I said, if it goes 12 rounds, Gennady is going to have to be punishing him. If Gennady's to win the decision, Gennady will have to punish him. The thing is, if he can get that gas on Canelo to really hurt Canelo and get him out of there. Canelo got a great chin too. I think Gennady punch is going to hurt Canelo more than Canelo hurts Gennady. But Gennady got to really be throwing those motherfuckers, haymakers, those hard ass 100%. He got to be putting 100% in his punches in order to get at Canelo enough to get his ass out of there. He did not put 100% in his punches in the first fight. That's the point that's what I really noticed. It didn't look like, I've seen him in earlier fights, Jacobs and all that, when that motherfucker was putting, you know what I mean? He was putting his hips in those punches. In that first fight, he was not. I think G will win just because of the stronger chin. G got the stronger chin. I don't think Canelo can hurt G. But I think Canelo understand he ain't going to try to hurt him. He's going to outpoint him. So Canelo, that's why I think Canelo's going to have, G going to have to knock him out to win this fight. I think it's 3 undercards, son. You got the Irish motherfucker fighting. Shit. Are they going to show that Tito Ortiz fight too? Against... Is Tito and old boy fighting? I live in D.C., Slim. I'm born and raised D.C. So, Washington. So, yeah. I don't know, man. It's going to be 3 undercards, though. I think it's 3 fights. So, I think that fight ain't going to start no earlier than 11 o'clock. Real talk. Live chat 1. So I don't know. They're like I think it's 4 fights. They have a long ass joint. But man, I gotta 6:30. I'm gonna get off. I just plan on doing a pre-fight breakdown. Yeah, Jacobs is a really good fighter, and he did an awesome fight. That's why I think Jacobs need to go ahead. That's why I don't think somebody like Canelo's going to fight. Yeah, Canelo's going to fight Jacobs. I want to see Canelo either fight Jacobs, or Charlo. Charlo first. I want to see Jacobs fight Charlo since Charlo was talking all that shit to Jacobs though. One of the Charlos, was it Jamel or Jamal? I think Jamel was calling out Jacobs, and then I think but Jamal fights at what 160. So I just want motherfuckers to fight. I want to see Jamal fight really Canelo. I want to see Spence fight Canelo. You know what I mean? But I want to see Jamal first. I really don't want to see Munguia. Yep. And then there's one more, I believe. Oh, good. Peace, David Rayo. Appreciate you, champ. Thank you. Canelo could probably beat Charlo, but that Jamal Charlo got a lot of skills. That's gonna be, I don't know about that. That could possibly happen. I don't know. Charlo got a lot of skills. He got height. I don't think he's seasoned enough. I think Jacobs is the more seasoned fighter and more experienced. So that was probably a good pick there. It's probably a good pick there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't argue with you with that. Canelo beating Charlo, losing to Jacobs. I wouldn't argue with you with that one. You know what I'm saying? Those are good picks, for sure. You know what I mean? But I want to see Charlo versus Charlo. I want to see Jamel versus Jamal. That's gonna be funny. So I'm talking shit. No way that's gonna happen. But I like to start shit sometimes. But fellas, man, I ain't expect nobody to come in and talk with me, but I appreciate you. I want to see Jamal versus Jamal, Charlo versus Jamel versus Jamal, Charlo versus Charlo. That shit'd be funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I want to see Charlo. I want to see anyone. I want to see anybody. I want to see Canelo fight Charlo, or let's say Triple G fight Jamal, give Jamal a shot, and then Canelo fights Jacobs. That'd be a fight. I want to see if his eyes completely. You know what I want to see a rematch of though? If Spence, I'm going for Triple G, y'all. Triple G. Like I said, if this fight goes to the cards, I think Canelo going to win. If somebody get knocked out, it's going to be Canelo who gets stopped. If someone gets stopped, it will be Canelo. But if it goes to the cards, I think Canelo is going to win this fight. So that's why I'm up. So like I said, I'm giving Triple G. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with Triple G. I think it's a bad pick. I'm going with G though. Because I'm just going for what he stands for, even though he's ducking fighters too. So maybe I shouldn't even go with G. Maybe I should go with my heart and say probably Canelo's going to pull this out. But no, I think G's going to put that gas on his ass and be banging him. It'd be good to see though. But Canelo's going to be pointing the fuck out of him. Canelo's outpointing him. Canelo's the faster fighter. He can hit from more angles. He got the better footwork. Canelo can outpoint Triple G. If he don't gas out, he can outpoint Triple G. So that's why this is a hard pick one to throw. A hard one to pick. But I think Triple G can stop Canelo if he's swinging for the bleachers and applying intense fucking pressure. So if he doesn't do that the entire fight, out the gate, putting serious pressure on Canelo, he don't have a chance of getting him out of there. If he start late again, it's over. So that's why I say it's hard to say. But my heart going with Triple G. The logic tells me to pick Canelo. Just my fighting spirit. Logic tells me to pick Canelo. My fighting spirit wants to go with Triple G, though. I'm going to probably be wrong, but I'm going to go with Triple G. Like I said, split decision. I'm not going to take it away. Triple G split decision. I would like to see him stop him, but I think it's going to be, I don't know. Or maybe Triple G, in the 11th round TKO some shit. I don't know, man. I'm going with G, though. I'm going with G. I'm going with Triple G, split decision. Canelo has no loss besides Mayweather. A couple of draws, some bullshit, and a couple of losses that he should have. Canelo should have at least 3 losses by now. He lost to Lara, and he arguably lost to Trout too. But that's just my opinion. He definitely lost to Lara. He got robbed. Yeah, it's hard to pick. I'm rooting for G, though. I'm rooting for G. I want G to beat him and just go out. Just because he holds himself a class, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? He comes in to fight, and that's what we want. So, I don't know. But, brothers, I appreciate y'all, man. I did not expect to be here talking this long at all. I thought it was going to be like a 5-10 minute video, just talk about the predictions. Y'all came on and started talking with me, because most of my live videos ain't been really nobody on there. I just like to do live because they upload quicker. And so I appreciate you guys. One love, man. Go somewhere, chill, marinate, enjoy the fight, enjoy your family. Tell everybody around you, in your vicinity, you love them. You know what I mean? Anybody who you care about in this world today, tell them you love them, you appreciate them. Get over bygones, get over grudges, get over all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in a transition in time right now. The country is going through a serious cyclic transition, and families groups need to be tight and held strong together in every way, shape, form, and fashion. This is Myron Magnus, beautiful spirits. You listen to a segment of Pure Pugilism, Boxing Logic. One love. Enjoy the motherfucking fight, fellas. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Have a good night, bruh. Appreciate you, Jesse, back.